Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be doing Aries' second half of the month readings. I had considered doing just weekly, but I kind of wanted to see a bigger span of time. Although I guess, doing a weekly. Now, on to the second half of the month. We're going to be doing 15th to the 30th, guys. Pardon my thoughts there for a second. I know weeklies are really valued, but I kind of wanted to see the energy of September for everybody. Guys, we're going through a very huge transformation. And kind of right now, the second half of the year is kind of finding our equilibrium in this new space. So a lot of what we need to do, or what we're being guided to do, is look a little bit more macro versus micro. I think when we come from the ego space, which is normal, we're very about self-gratification and short-term gratification, and we make choices from that space, and sometimes not the best of choices, myself included. So I want to look at the second half of September as a whole for Aries, see what's coming in energetically, physically. My name is Angelic, for those who don't know. I'm with HealingWithAngelic.com. And when I do my readings, guys, of course, we're going to look at the energy, but I always like to channel and see what guidance comes up. We're trying to make differences, changes, to be happier, to be healthier, to be more aligned, to create a life that we dream. And in order to have a different outcome, we have to do things differently, right? So whatever comes through in terms of guidance for each sign, a tool, an exercise, I'm just going to share it. Aries is my moon, so let's get started. Hopefully get things. That came up real quick. Nice. I'm going to see if there's any other things. Just the theme of what's coming up for us. This looks great. Okay. I'm picking 3 cards for each week. So we have the Knight of Air, the 4 of Fire, which is Wand, traditional tarot, 6 of Earth, which is coins. The Sun card, guys. King of Earth and Queen of Earth. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing a theme here, if anybody who's familiar with tarot, but Aries, honestly, the second half of September is going to be much better than the first half. We might have had some more emotional struggles, just learning to work through any kind of confrontations or any things that come up for us emotionally. But the second half of the month is so much more focused, more positive, not just in terms of our thoughts, but in terms of our focus and especially our work, Aries. Now we start off with the Knight of Air, which is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is a very decisive, Swords is an air quality. And this is mental, being very focused, being very clear, being very direct on where we want to go. It's also a very quick moving card. When you're very clear about your direction and things that you want to manifest, whether it's a physical thing or a state of being, we get there faster. Now, I do teach a lot of manifestation courses, and I always say the first thing, the key thing to manifesting is being clear. We can't be ambiguous. You can't go to a restaurant and be like, I want food. There's so many options, so when people do that with their life, whether it's a romantic partner or a job, they get upset that it doesn't fit quite right. Well, you got to place your order, guys. So I want all my Aries right now, grab a pen and paper. I know people are like, so cliche, but it works. And at the top, if you want to focus on multiple areas, that's fine. But I would really pick 1 to 2 areas for the end of September. What is my goal? Is it health? Is it work? Is it relationships? Is it my spirituality? And get very clear. List at least 5 aspects or traits that this looks like. So he's like, I want a new job. But what does that entail? Salary, time off, remote options, or if it's a relationship, what kind of characteristics does this person have? Because this month we are manifesting materially into our world, not just money, but abundance and experiences and opportunities. So this is going to be really great for you, Aries. Now you have the 4 of Fire, which is the 4 of Wands. Guys, this is such a positive card. So much is coming in, so much peace and contentment, so much success, and it's a lot of completion and happiness. It's also going to be happiness in a relationship as well. And if you're like, I don't want to be in one, the relationship you have with yourself, Aries, it's going to be incredible. I'm super excited for the second half of September. Really stepping into this power and celebrating and being in alignment, and things are going to move a lot quicker. I know that, with these eclipses, with these retrogrades, it really has been one heck of a transformation for myself included. And this is finally going to pick up pace. But the key, Aries, I cannot stress this enough, is being very clear. If you want to manifest fast and finally see these things moving, get very clear with yourself. And I'm a big believer in writing things down. It's called energy transference, Put it down, list it, at least 6 things, stick it somewhere where you're going to see it. And that's you placing your order with the universe. Now you have the 6 of earth, guys, with the 4 of fire. Guys, this is money, prosperity, and gifts too. It doesn't even have to come through in terms of your work. You'll be getting that refund. You could be getting that loan for school, or you got approved for that loan for that house. But it's also new career opportunities, Aries. Now, some of you guys might be stay-at-home moms or dads. These are opportunities to be a little bit more creative in the home, opportunities. You might realize you got that rebate or that refund. You might notice that, hey, we got that really good APR on refinancing the house. There's lots of ways that the universe gives you abundance. Abundance isn't just money. It's opportunities. It's time. It's help. It's support. It's gifts. And this is coming on in for us, Aries. Thank you, Lord. Now we have the sun, guys. The star is my favorite, but the sun is my second favorite. And this is success. You guys are finally stepping in whatever emotional cloud and confrontation and thing within yourself that you've been clearing and purging and releasing. Oh, the sun is coming out. What is that Beatles song? Here Comes the Sun. That's what I think of when I see this. Here comes the sun, Aries. And this is a time of not just brilliant ideas, but more self-confidence and a lot of happy outcomes, all these opportunities and experiences. If you guys have been waiting to hear about a settlement or an outcome of a situation, it's going to be positive and in alignment, not just with your highest good, but it's going to bring you joy. Now, the key with the sun card is that a lot of this comes through positive thinking. It comes through positive focus. Remember the Knight of Air. What is it that I want? And I'm going for it. You don't have to have all the pieces. That's a cop-out. You just have to walk in that direction. Sometimes, moving in that direction is also what you don't do. You don't pick up that phone call. You don't do that unhealthy habit. You don't allow yourself to get stuck in negative thought cycles. You're working towards it, guys. And every little bit counts, guys. And this is going to be an incredible second half of the month. I'm so excited. And then we have the King of Earth and the Queen of Earth, which is the King and Queen of Pentacles. Again, guys, financial success, career success, scholastic success, a lot more money coming in, allowing you to nurture yourself, being able to take care of yourself, improve your home life, long-term goals and plans. You guys are moving on up. So if work or money or finances, or just your material world. Material world is our home, it's our security, it's our safety, it's our foundation, it's our physical bodies. Everything is finally coming up. They're really asking you to be confident in accepting opportunities and new experiences, even if you're like, oh, this is different, or I'm not sure, maybe I'm not ready, I need more training. Stop that. Bite off more than you can chew, Aries. You will always be able to manage. You have what's called the Midas touch right now. Everything you're working towards, you're filling yourself up with this energy and you're manifesting. Now, if you're right now in a space that's a little energetically low, you're tired, you're drained, maybe a little sick, because when we go through emotional ups and downs, it does affect our immune system. Understand, as painful as it is and as trying and lost and confused and just as we can be, when we work through that, we are actually cleansing and making space for the new. So please be, in some way, and as hard as it can be thankful for that. Because without the sadness, we wouldn't know happiness. Without the dark, we wouldn't know light. We're in a dichotomous universe. We're not going to change that anytime soon. So understand, by processing and having these epiphanies, as hard as it can be, and I've been through it too, guys, and I've been going through it, I understand, but they're really asking you to, now that you're in this beautiful space of opportunity and prosperity and happiness and just positivity and just contentment, and if in your relationships and with the world around you, number one, take the time to nurture yourself. Be practical and wise with your resources. That includes your time and who you spend it with. But more importantly, deal with challenges in a kind and compassionate, understanding manner, especially with yourself, Aries. We're critical of others because we're so critical on ourselves. And perhaps that's where we can really do a lot of our focus and work on those things, guys. This is a time of nurturance. And when I say indulgence, it's not crazy, self-indulgence, but it's nurturing and spending time on that massage or that therapy session, or, spending time or spending money on that trip to be with the family, or taking time out, or beautifying your space, or investing in that new home or that new wardrobe, whatever it is, guys. It's a beautiful time of prosperity in many, many forms. The sun is coming out. It's so funny because it's overcast here right now. We're in California, but and all the abundance that's coming through for you. So any of you guys looking for that new job or that loan, guys, good news is on its way. Anybody that's looking for a career change also, or career opportunities, that's going to be falling in as well. But it's more about a time to look at these creative solutions, be really focused on what you want, and make sure that you're consistent Aries, is consistency. I'm nobody to preach on this because if we start out hot and then we're like, meh, you know, but be tireless, even in your thoughts or in your emotions or in your actions. Keep working towards it. It's going to be an incredible second half of September. I know August was a doozy, but this is a beautiful second half, guys. I wish you guys so much love and blessings. If you guys would like a personal reading, my link is down below. Otherwise, I'll be seeing you guys for your, what is it already? October readings.